Welcome back.
Hey, that's my thing. Welcome back to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Chronicles, episode 4.
4.
4.
Pretty good episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did as well. This one was more, more my speed. Last time I was saying how too much happened.
Yeah.
This one, I liked the pacing more. I liked it. I was able to follow it.
I don't know. I felt it was like a little bit of like what I call like a bottle episode where it's like based all in one place. So like they go to this like refugee like building.
They're not refugees, Sean.
But they're not refugees, whatever. Then you go back to Zemo's apartment. Then they go back to the building, or they go somewhere that looks the exact same as the building. Then they go back to the apartment. Then they go to the same building. It's like
and they're in the streets.
Like, feels like
they're in the streets a few times.
It's okay. It's just that it felt a little weird. Like it was a little like, but I liked it because it kind of has this mixture of like the first 2 episodes plus the last episode as the best of both worlds, I think. And
we get Wakanda.
We get more.
We're in Wakanda too.
That's true. Yeah,
Yes.
They're building up for Black
Very
Panther,
first scene.
as previously stated.
No,
You don't think it's gonna be-
You don't think so, eh?
No, they confirmed it wasn't. I think it's going to be Isaiah, or no, not Isaiah. Could be Captain America, maybe, because it like crying.
Man,
I didn't even, but also that's again. Last week we were talking about how it's like he's like grounded, so Captain America isn't really grounded. But the Wakanda thing, we get a shot of the city, and then it's just in the forest, and then kind of Bucky just kind of getting help and fixing his brain. Which is nice, but then there was some parts of the Wakanda of the woman coming in where I felt it was a little like it was a little contradictory to the movie Black Panther. Like this Captain America is like the definition of like a bureaucratic version of Captain America. And then the woman coming in for Black Panther, they kind of are like. They're like, oh, we don't need jurisdiction anywhere. And it's like, I understand that. But then they get real aggressive, and basically they almost like, without Bucky and Sam stopping them, they would have killed John Walker and the Battlestar guy. Remember that? Like,
there's something really satisfying about watching John Walker get beat up all the time.
Oh my god, he's gotten his shit rocked so many times in this series.
And there was a couple funny lines in this episode, I thought,
when they taunted him like looking strong.
Looking strong, John, or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, that was funny. And Zemo was there, and he was like pouring a whiskey.
Yeah. I like Zemo a lot. I really like his character.
I was thinking that with this as well. I like him a lot.
I did too, but like, you know what it is? It's I guess the thing with John Walker for me, I think. I've gotten a little what they call triggered by the online
community
of people like I guess like I'm getting a soft spot for John Walker specifically because Wyatt Russell, like, he's getting death threats and shit like that.
Shut up. Is he actually?
Yeah, people are like very upset.
He's a character.
I'm like, it's so weird because it's like it seems to be a trending thing now with like you go on Twitter and there's people that are like, they should have done this because this person is like a bad, and it's like, these people aren't real, right? Like it's crazy. Like I'm not even like, this is a thing now where people actually genuinely feel like they need to like defend fake characters online or like attack fake characters online. Like it's a thing.
Who are they upset on behalf of, Steve or Sam?
America.
No, there's a lot of stuff. Like Sam they get angry because people are like saying Sam's kind of boring or something, and then they'll say like with the Captain America, with the Black Panther, the Wakandan woman, they have like a group. I forget the name, but
Dora Milaje.
Yeah, they were saying like they should have taken the shield because it belongs to them because it's vibranium, and that's what I was saying to Sam. I was like, this is contradictory to the Black Panther movie where it's basically the whole point of the movie is like we're not gonna like just like keep ourselves like our resources are
because
only
in the
our
end
own
they're
resources.
like
You know what
they
I mean?
want to help the world grow
Like-
rather than just Wakanda.
They didn't take the shield though.
No, I'm saying people online are like
Oh,
they should have taken it because it's vibranium belongs to them. That's like that's not how that's hypocritical to like and it's contradictory to the movie. So it's like
Okay, also, you don't even know how they got the vibranium. Like, is it possible that they did obtain it legally by purchasing it? Like, is that because remember when they had it in the first Captain America and they're like, vibranium, this is about all we have. So, like, could they maybe have obtained it? Because how could they have gone into Wakanda and stolen it? Like, you know what I mean? Look at Wakanda. Anyway, we're getting off track here.
and yeah, that's why I was like with John Walker, people like they hate the characters, which is what they're supposed to be doing. Like, yeah, if you hate the character, then the actor is doing a good job. Like that's what he's supposed to be doing.
yeah,
And
like King Joffrey.
But then they take it too far.
So now, Sean, this is making you like the character of. Well, I actually already do like the character of John Walker. Like,
I happen to really like John Walker.
And Wyatt Russell's killing
Yeah.
it. He's doing a great job,
Killing it.
killing it. Wow,
I love it
Russell.
because well,
Yeah,
because
Wyatt,
people
come
are
on the
like,
show.
he shouldn't be Captain America. It's like we all know.
That's the point.
We all know. Like that's the point.
Yeah.
The point is that's the point of why he like we're not supposed to
yeah,
like
he's
him.
a dick.
And maybe I want him to have a redemption arc. Maybe I because it you do see like an inner struggle within himself to being like I'm just like I'm not strong enough to fight these. I want to be more than just a soldier of like and he was talking about how he's like the worst day of my life is awarded with medals, and I don't want that to be like
Yeah.
the thing that
wonder if-
defines me. So he gets
I
obsessed.
don't want him to have a redemption arc in
with
this
the,
show.
serum.
I'd prefer to see it in like a future property, but I hope they like touch on like maybe his PTSD or some shit. And like maybe he gets some flashbacks because Bucky
Maybe.
got flashbacks in this.
He's taken the
Yeah.
serum, like clearly.
Or maybe he's just been really working hard. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Nah.
Who knows? Maybe he's just hitting the gym.
He's a big guy.
But we'll see what like we've already seen with the end of the episode that he's already, but like and people, I go back to online, but like people get so angry at that, and I'm like, well, I mean they just killed his
Yeah.
best friend, you know what I mean? And I get like the guy's, he thinks the guy's a terrorist, so like he's gonna kill him. He's a fucking nut job.
Zemo, when the first time when they went in to get oh my god, what's the girl's name? Carly.
Carly Morgenthau.
Yeah, when the first time when they went in to find Carly, and Zemo is like, well, let's just go in there and shoot her.
Yeah.
Sam is like, no, we're not going to do that. Do you guys remember the first scene of this entire series when Sam is just throwing other bad guys directly out of helicopters to their death? Why is he drawing the line now at this? She's killed people. Why is she,
Well, I think
why is he
she's
now
gotta-
drawing the
yeah.
line at this?
Yeah, like I think there is that like that same thing of how, you know, why am I forgetting Michael B. Jordan's character? What's his name?
Killmonger.
Killmonger. That type of struggle. That type of you know, good with the bad. Like it's extremism basically of like to a point where
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
Sam
too
even
much.
says he's like, I agree with you, but you're doing it in the wrong way.
Yeah, but people get killed for a lot less than that.
Yeah.
All across Marvel movies, like by good guys. Like good guys will
Yeah.
kill bad guys for a lot less than what she's doing right now. So I just think Zemo had the right idea. Just go in there, shoot her,
Yeah, and let's be done with it.
and done. Series over.
I think people are sympathizing with Carly because of like she's like the main sort of anti-hero right now because they're showing the good with the bad, but it's basically like the same coin where it's like with Zemo is like he thinks that he doesn't like think that anybody should have the super serum. He thinks it breeds supremacy. It breeds like
He kind of has a good point.
it makes sense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But also he's a bad guy because he kills like he killed T'Chaka and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah, and he's a terrorist as well.
that's why I like them kind of like diving deeper into his arc this series, because he was kind of boring in the movie, but
And maybe
yeah.
he makes it. Maybe he knows best because he's a terrorist. He has reasons for the shit that he does, and maybe he's like, yeah, they probably should have killed me because now I'm out.
Yeah.
So maybe he's onto something. They should have killed her.
Yeah, when he shot her, I was like, that was clearly the most effective thing.
yeah. And then this is where it's like, I do like not like her, Carly, because like she calls Sam's sister and basically threatens his nephews and shit like that, and it's like, Jesus, you're a bit of a
Not cool.
Yeah, it's like, what is, like, she's like, I don't want to kill your brother, but like I'll kill her, and like something about like your sons, and it's like,
I'll do it. Yeah,
dude, like, what have they done? You know, it's like there's no need for this type of. It's like
doesn't that stress you out so much when a misunderstanding like that happens? Like when John came in and like blew up the whole operation, where it's like, no, I'm not with him. He's just here. Like, fuck. Whereas, like, I really wish for his sake, for her sake, for everybody's sake, really, that they could just pause for a second and she could listen and be like, you know what? I think I trust him. He wasn't with him, and then nobody would be killing anybody's nephews.
He couldn't wait like
oh my God,
2 more minutes too. He was so like, oh, I need to be.
He looks like he's progressively, I guess, probably up until he took the super soldier serum, when he put it in his ass.
Yes.
He was progressively looking more like sick throughout the episode and just like more disheveled.
Yeah, until he got his shit rocked
like,
by the Wakandans.
His body language, he was all slouchy and all defeated. His facial hair wasn't like, it was all scruffy. He almost kind of looked like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was getting really stressed because like I think that was his goal the whole time, was basically to get the serum. So it's just like these people are kind of blocking his path, like Sam and Bucky and Zemo are kind of like, and then he's like, wait 10 minutes, and he's like, no, I can't, I need this shit.
I don't think from the start he wanted the serum.
I don't know.
I think he's realized that he can't really match up with anybody who has superpowers.
Like he's not Captain America until he has the serum.
I guess you want him to be stronger because it's like right now, like before the serum is like he's like a nothing.
Yeah,
like
they even addressed it in this. Like you'd be smarter to tangle with Bucky or something like that before he fought the Wakandans. Whereas like Bucky could beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, so it's like it's good to have a stronger version of him because then there's more like high stakes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What'd you guys think of the Dora Milaje when they came in and I think it was AO just totally deactivated Bucky's arm?
That was crazy.
How humiliating would that have been? It's like, wow.
I didn't like that at all.
It made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was like you just took his little dick out in front of everyone.
Yes.
And said, everybody look at his little dick.
Listen.
Yeah.
I keep going back to the internet, but people were like, because people like that's fucked up that they did that basically, because he's not trying to kill them, he's just trying to like say like cool off kind of basically.
You got to understand that like he pissed them off by like freeing the guy who killed their king.
Yeah, but
disrespecting them by fighting back against what they want. So it's like, all right, you stay in your place, you owe us one.
No, but he is also like very close with the people of Wakanda, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it was kind of just, they deactivated his arm and it fell off, but it's not like they took it with them or anything. He just reached down, grabbed it and put it back on. Like,
but that's like humiliating. Like I'm not an amputee, but I can imagine that's just so.
No, it is humiliating, but it's like they came to get Zemo, and then they got into this fight or whatever, and then Bucky did like interject or whatever. But it's not like they beat the shit out of him. They just. Like being humiliated like that, it's better than them like beating the shit out of him. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, though? You know what it is?
It's an easy way to subdue him. That's what it is.
It's ableist.
It's ableist. That's right.
That's what it is. I'm not even kidding. It kind of is. Like, I'm not joking. But like I found that I didn't like that because he like his whole thing is like he felt like he like had no one who trusted him, and that was like a thing online as well. Is like when they did that, he's like, I thought they were like, you know, they trusted me. They felt like I was like I wasn't what I used to be. So the fact that they put that like fail safe in makes him think that they think that he could go back to his old ways, and it's like that's not mentally that's gonna fuck him up, and I didn't like that.
Damn, that's a really, really good point, actually.
And it's ableist.
Imagine they took it with them.
Oh, that'd be fuck.
They took that and the shield.
Oh my god.
Just feels like it didn't represent what Wakanda felt like to me. You know what I mean? Like it didn't feel like they were following the guidelines of what Wakanda became after the first movie. It felt like they were just like going back to the old ways of like that sort of like
us against the world.
Yeah, I guess they gave him some time. It's like 8 hours. Like, but what is 8 hours gonna do?
But also they said, you know, that it was their job, like the Dora Milaje, it was their job to protect King T'Chaka, and that like him being blown up and killed by Zemo, like it kind of felt like it was on them because they didn't do their job. So maybe this is like a personal
that's what I'm saying. This is like
well.
This is just human nature. Like it's one thing to like go back on what their new principles that they set out at the end of Black Panther, but like this has got to be so personal for them.
And they're very serious.
They don't fuck around.
Like they don't fuck around at all.
What did you guys think of that public execution at the end?
I loved it. Not in a good way, but I loved the last shot, the blood on the shield. That was such a good ending to like showing, you know, this is not Captain America. This guy's a fucking psychopath, and he's disrespecting the shield, and it's like, and I love that because it shows the, you know, the character's true side, and it's just disturbing, and it's again, it's something we haven't seen before, and that's why I like it, because it's like it's new, it's fresh.
I really fucked with it.
It's funny we're talking about a guy getting beaten to death with a shield, and Sean's like, I love it, it's new, it's fresh, it's awesome.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, but like we said at the beginning, it's not fucking real.
No, I know, it's just a funny way to describe that.
When they went in just before that last shot, when they went to like the audience for like this public execution, and there was this one girl taking a video, and she was like talking to the person next to her and like giggling. She had a smirk on her face. Like, do you know what you just saw? Like, why are you fucking laughing right now?
Because she saw something new and fresh.
She's like, this is a really good direction for the MCU to go in. I'm really into this.
Yeah.
Right, Sarah? That's crazy, right? This new guy, he's really interesting. What's his name? John? Yeah. Anything else?
That head tilt line was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. That's good. I'm starting to like Sam a little bit more as well.
I really didn't like him in the first probably 2 episodes. I was like, oh, he's just like this arrogant.
It's not that I didn't like him. It was just that he had stupid reasoning, and he still does. Like he's like still being stupid with shit. He's like the best person in this squad. He's the most similar to Steve Rogers in especially in this episode, where it's like he was the most reason. Yeah, I liked him this episode because he sees the good in the Flag Smashers, and he's like, you're going about it the wrong way. So I like his arc so far in that, and I think it's a good like segue into him becoming Captain America, like which I would assume he will in the end. Yeah, he's more Steve Rogers than anybody else in the universe. So that's why I wanted him to be. That's why I was irritated that he was like, you know, being that's the purpose of the show. So shield. This show is him realizing that maybe I do deserve it.
All right,
let's rate this. I guess I will give this 8.7 bloody shields.
Oh, damn.
Because they're bloody now.
They are. Yeah, blood has been spilled.
Yeah, it's been spilled.
Fuck, man. I was kind of thinking in that similar area. I'll go 8.8 bloody shields, just so we have different scores.
Nice.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't... It's good. It's just Marvel, you know.
You like the last episode better?
Oh, for sure, yeah. But it is still good. So it's like a 7.8.
Word.
Bloody shields.
Cool.
Take us home, Sam.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Chronicles. If you really liked the video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you really loved it, then make sure you subscribe. That's it for us. We will see you in the next episode.
Our sponsors.
The Patriots.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
What are they up to?
Aaron Sorkin.
Have these written down?
Slap Chop. Slap Chop has given us a sponsor. Jennifer Lopez, thank you for the sponsorship. And that's all we got this week. But thank you to those people.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you to those.
All right. See you next week.